The first snow of the season falls as you arrive in the valley. Soft flakes drift through the air in slow spirals, settling gently on your coat and hair. The night is clear and deep, a dark blue sky spread wide above you. Far away, at the heart of the valley, you see it, a cluster of golden lights glowing softly in the distance, like a welcoming ember in the cold. The path beneath your feet is covered in fresh snow. It crunches quietly as you walk, each step a gentle sound in the stillness. Pine trees stand tall on either side of the path, their branches heavy with white. Lanterns hang from a few of the branches, glowing with warm amber light and guiding your way forward. The air smells of pine needles, cold stone, and just a hint of wood smoke drifting from somewhere far ahead. You take a slow breath, letting the cold air fill your lungs. It feels clean and calm, like the beginning of a story that will unfold very gently. As you walk deeper into the valley, the lights ahead grow brighter. You begin to hear faint sounds carried on the wind, not loud voices or busy noise, but soft laughter, distant music, and the low hum of quiet conversation. It makes the valley feel alive, but still peaceful. You reach a wooden archway standing over the path. It is decorated with carved stars and tiny bells that tinkle softly whenever the wind passes through. A wooden sign hangs from the arch, its letters etched carefully and filled with gold paint. It reads, "Welcome to Starvale, home of the Winter Festival of Stars." You step under the archway. A gentle feeling of warmth settles over you, even though the air is still cold. Beyond the arch, the path widens and curves downhill toward a small town nestled in the center of the valley. Starvale glows softly under the night sky. Lanterns hang from doorways and windows, casting golden circles onto snowy roofs. Strings of small lights are draped between wooden posts, leading toward a central square you can just barely see. As you move closer, you notice how calm everything feels. People in warm coats walk slowly through the streets, carrying baskets or mugs that let out tiny wisps of steam. They speak in gentle tones and laugh quietly. Children walk hand in hand, their boots leaving little trails in the snow. The entire town seems to breathe with ease. You pass a small bakery with a frosted window. Warm light spills out through the glass, and the scent of cinnamon, butter, and sugar reaches you. In another window, you see someone arranging candles on a table, each one shaped like a star. A soft melody drifts from like a music box playing a slow winter tune. As you arrive in the main square, you pause to take it all in. The square is wide and open, surrounded by wooden houses with steep roofs. At the center, there is a tall carved wooden pole wrapped in strings of tiny lanterns. Above it, the sky feels enormous. Stars shine clearly, scattered across the darkness like small pieces of silver. A stone fountain sits at one side of the square, though its water has been stilled by ice. Someone has placed candles around its edge, their flames flickering gently and reflecting on the frozen surface. People gather near the fountain, speaking in calm voices, wrapped in scarves and blankets. The atmosphere is not loud or busy. It is soft, expectant, like the town itself is waiting for something beautiful to begin. An older woman wrapped in a thick wool shawl notices you standing at the edge of the square. She smiles and walks over, her steps slow and steady. Her eyes are kind and her cheeks are rosy from the cold. "You've arrived just in time," she says in a warm, gentle voice. "The winter festival of stars begins soon." You ask her what the festival is for, and she looks up at the sky with a peaceful expression. "Every year," she explains, "we gather under the night sky when the snow first settles. We light lanterns, tell stories, share warm food, and watch the stars. We remember that even in the coldest, darkest nights, there is always light above us and warmth between us." Her words feel like they settle softly into your chest. She gestures toward a small guest house at the edge of the square, its door slightly open and a soft glow coming from inside. "You must be tired from your journey," she says. "You can rest there. There's a room prepared and hot tea on the stove. When you're warm and ready, come back to the square. The preparations will last all night, and no one is in a hurry." You thank her, and she touches your arm with a gentle pat before moving away to speak with another villager who has just arrived. You walk toward the guest house. Snow crunches lightly under your boots. The door is made of dark wood with tiny carved stars along the edges. When you open it, a wave of warmth washes over you. Inside, the guest house glows with candlelight. A small fire crackles in a stone fireplace. Thick rugs cover the floor. A wooden table holds a teapot, mugs, and a plate of small honey biscuits. A staircase leads up to a few simple rooms. Everything feels simple, human, and safe. You pour yourself a mug of tea. The steam lifts gently, carrying the scent of herbs and citrus. Your hands warm instantly around the cup. You take a slow sip and feel the warmth spread down your throat, into your chest, into your arms. You sit near the fire for a while, letting your body relax. The glow of the flames dances across the walls, and the sound of crackling wood fills the quiet. Outside, you can still hear distant music and soft voices, but they are low and calm. After some time, you move to the window and look out over the square. People are hanging more lanterns, placing candles in snowbanks, and setting up small stalls with blankets, pastries, and warm drinks. Above them, the stars shine brighter as the night deepens. You feel as though you have stepped into a place made carefully for rest, for warmth, and for quiet celebration. A place where no one is rushing and everything unfolds at the pace of falling snow. The winter festival of stars has not yet begun, but already the valley feels like a lullaby, soft, slow, and full of gentle light. You take another sip of your tea, feel the warmth spread through you, and let your body grow heavier with comfort as the night deepens around Starve. When you step outside again, the air is cooler, but the town feels warmer. Starvale glows softly under the night sky. More lanterns have been hung along the rooftops, and their golden light reflects off the fresh snow, making the whole square shimmer like a calm, gentle dream. Villagers move slowly through the streets, carrying baskets filled with candles, ribbons, tiny star-shaped ornaments, and strings of soft lights. No one rushes. Every movement is steady, patient, full of quiet intention. It feels as though the entire town breathes in one peaceful rhythm. You walk toward the fountain at the center of the square. The ice covering the water glows faintly from the candles arranged around its edge. A group of children kneels nearby, packing small balls of snow and carefully pressing tiny star-shaped molds into them. When they pull the molds away, perfect snow stars remain. They place them gently along the fountain ledge, smiling softly as they work. A young woman with dark braids and warm mittens approaches you. She carries a basket full of glowing ornaments. "Would you like to help?" she asks in a gentle tone. Her voice matches the night, soft, calm, and full of warmth. You nod, and she hands you a handful of tiny lights shaped like stars. They glow with a soft golden hue, gentle on the eyes, warm in the hands. Together, you walk toward a tall pine tree standing at the edge of the square. Several villagers are already there, hanging ornaments and arranging lanterns on the lower branches. The young woman shows you where to place the lights. You reach up, draping them gently over the snow-covered branches. The tree glows more with each lantern hung, slowly becoming a soft beacon at the edge of the square. When the last ornament is placed, everyone steps back a little to admire their work. The tree shimmers quietly in the dark, golden lights dancing among the branches like tiny stars caught by winter. A soft breeze moves through the valley, rustling the pine needles. The lights sway gently with the wind, creating a peaceful flickering that matches the slow heartbeat of the night. An older man carrying a wooden crate walks by. You hear the faint clinking of glass from inside. "Star jars," he says, noticing your curious glance. "We fill them with tiny lights and place them along the snow paths. They guide travelers to the festival grounds." He offers you one to hold. Inside the jar, a small cluster of lights glows like fireflies resting in a nest. The jar radiates a soft, comforting warmth. You follow him to the edge of the square, where a path winds uphill toward the festival hill. Together with a few other villagers, you place the star jars along the snowy trail, each one casting a golden circle onto the ground. One jar, then another, until the path resembles a gentle river of light flowing toward the hilltop. When the last jar is placed, the young woman with the braids returns carrying 2 cups of warm spiced tea. She hands you one. "The decorating takes time," she says with a shy smile, "but it's always worth it. Tonight is special." You sip the tea. It is warm and smooth, with hints of cinnamon and honey. The warmth spreads gently through your chest. As the two of you walk back toward the square, you notice villagers gathering near a long table. They are arranging lanterns in rows, different shapes, different colors, all glowing softly. A family places small blankets over the benches nearby. Another group lights short candles in tiny glass dishes, setting them in the snow to create gentle pools of light. At the fountain, musicians begin to tune their instruments. The notes are soft at first, single plucks, quiet chords, low humming breaths. But slowly, a gentle melody emerges, a tune meant to soothe, a tune meant to warm. The older woman you met at earlier waves to you from across the square. She stands near a wooden arch decorated with ribbons and pine branches. "Come," she calls softly. "It's almost time to hang the first star." You walk toward her. The archway stands tall and elegant, carved with flowing patterns of the night sky. A small platform sits beneath it, covered in blankets to keep it warm. The woman explains, "Every year we choose one traveler, someone new to the valley, to place the first star that begins the festival. It brings luck and light to the rest of the night." Her warm eyes rest on you. "Tonight," she says gently, "the honor is yours." A villager hands her a lantern shaped like a star. made of glass panels and soft golden light. She holds it carefully, then places it into your hands. The lantern is warm, almost alive. You lift it slowly, its glow reflecting on your face, on the snow, on the quiet town watching you with kind, patient eyes. She guides you to the wooden arch. Everyone grows still. The entire valley seems to hold its breath. You lift the lantern and hang it on a hook at the top of the arch. The moment you let go, the light flares gently, never bright, never harsh, just a warm, spreading glow that fills the square with a deeper calm. Lanterns around the square flicker in response. The music softens. A few people smile. Someone whispers. The festival has begun. The older woman places a gentle hand on your shoulder. Welcome, she says softly, to the winter festival of stars. And you feel warmth bloom quietly through your chest, spread through your hands and settle deep inside you, like a small glowing flame. The square grows quieter after the first star is hung. Not silent, just calmer, as if the entire valley has exhaled at once. The golden glow from the lantern drifts across the snow, soft and warm, settling gently against the wooden walls of the houses. The older woman squeezes your arm in a warm, grandmotherly way. "There's someone you should meet," she says softly. She leads you toward the center of the square, where a wide stone fire pit sits beneath a decorated canopy. Pine branches and silver ribbons hang from the beams, swaying gently with the night breeze. A fire burns low in the pit, not bright or crackling, but steady, embers glowing in shades of gold and deep red. People sit on wooden benches arranged in a half circle around it, wrapped in shawls and blankets, warming their hands in the soft heat. At the far side of the fire sits an elderly man with a long white scarf and round spectacles that reflect the firelight. His voice, when he speaks, is soft and calm, like falling snow. "Welcome to the storyteller's fire," the older woman whispers to you. He shares the oldest tales of the valley. You take a seat on an empty bench. The wood is warm from the fire, and the blanket left there feels soft beneath your hands. The storyteller notices you and nods with quiet kindness. He lifts a small wooden box from beside his chair. The box is carved with tiny swirling patterns and painted with faint starlight shapes. He opens it slowly, revealing a handful of shimmering dust, fine and pale like crushed frost. He pinches a small bit between his fingers and gently sprinkles it into the fire. The flames shift. They brighten just slightly, not in color, but in texture, glowing with soft strands of silver and gold that drift upward like floating threads of light. A child sitting nearby gasps softly, and the storyteller smiles. Tonight, he begins in a low, soothing tone. We tell the story of how our valley first earned its stars. Everyone settles deeper into their seats. The fire hums softly, sending slow waves of warmth into the cool air. Long ago, he continues, this valley was colder than it is now. The nights were long, and the wind carried a lonely sound. Travelers passed through quickly, and few ever stayed. The sky above was empty, no stars to light the night, no gentle glow to guide the weary. He pauses. The fire flickers. Snow drifts quietly beyond the canopy. But then, he says, a wanderer arrived, a quiet soul, wrapped in a thin coat, carrying nothing but a lantern with a faint flame inside. The villagers took him in, warmed him, fed him, and offered shelter. He sprinkles another pinch of shimmering dust into the fire. Silver sparks drift upward. In return, the wanderer offered them a gift. He lifted his lantern, held it toward the sky, and whispered a wish, a simple wish for warmth and light. The flames rise just a little. A soft breeze moves through the canopy. The villagers around the fire lean in slightly. And then it happened, the storyteller says. The flame inside his lantern rose, floated upward, and burst into 1,000 glowing sparks. They scattered across the night sky. They became the first stars this valley had ever seen. You feel warmth ripple gently through your chest. The fire reflects in the storyteller's spectacles like tiny constellations. From that night forward, he continues, the people of Starvale lit lanterns every winter, not to call for more stars, but to remember the warmth that kindness can bring into the darkest nights. His voice sinks lower, softer. A calm hush settles over the group. He closes the wooden box and sets it beside him. The fire dims slightly, returning to its steady glow. A few villagers whisper gentle thanks. A A child leans against their parent's side, eyes heavy from the warmth. Someone begins passing small cups of warm spiced milk to those seated near the fire. The storyteller looks at you. His expression is gentle, knowing. Each guest who comes here, he says quietly, carries their own lantern inside them. Some flames flicker softly, some burn bright, some nearly go out, but all can be rekindled. He nods toward the first star shining at the archway. And that is why you were chosen to place the first light this year. Warmth spreads through your chest again. Slow, steady, calm. People slowly stand from their benches, stretching softly, moving toward the food stalls and candle tables. The night continues in its slow, peaceful rhythm. You remain seated for a moment, letting the fire's warmth sink deeper into your bones. The embers glow, pulsing gently like the slow breathing of a sleeping creature. The storyteller closes his eyes for a moment, as if listening to something only he can hear. The quiet, the wind, the heartbeat of the valley. When you stand, he opens them again and gives you a small, soft smile. Enjoy the festival, he says. There is much warmth yet to be found. You wrap your blanket tighter and step back into the lantern-lit square. Snow falls softly. Music begins again in the distance. The night deepens, and the winter festival of stars continues to unfold around you. Quiet, glowing, and full of gentle magic. You walk away from the storyteller's fire with a soft warmth still glowing in your chest. The night feels deeper now, quiet, gentle, and full of light. Snow drifts lazily through the air, glowing as it passes under lanterns hung along the square. A sweet smell begins to weave through the cold air. Warm bread, honey, a hint of cinnamon, the kind of scent that wraps itself around you like a soft blanket. You follow it, letting the aroma guide you down a narrow path between two wooden houses. Golden light spills from a window ahead, warm and inviting. A wooden sign hangs above the door, carved into the shape of a star with soft edges. Painted beneath it are quiet letters that read, Starlight Bakery. You push the door open gently. A warm wave of air wraps around you instantly, carrying the smell of rising dough and sugar. The bakery glows with candlelight, soft and steady. Shelves line the walls, filled with buns dusted in snow-white sugar, honey-glazed pastries, soft rolls stuffed with warm spices, and star-shaped cookies cooling on wooden trays. A small bell above the door jingles softly as you enter. Behind the counter stands a gentle-faced baker, wearing a flour-dusted apron and a knitted hat that looks handmade. Her eyes brighten when she sees you. "Ah," she says in a warm, quiet voice. "You must be the one who placed the first star tonight." She gestures kindly to a chair near the counter. "Come in, warm yourself." You sit, feeling the heat seep pleasantly into your hands. She returns carrying a small wooden tray. On it sits a steaming mug and a warm pastry shaped like a star. "This is a tradition," she explains, setting the tray in front of you. "Whoever lights the first star is given the first starlight pastry of the season." You pick up the pastry carefully. Its surface glows faintly, like it has caught a little bit of the festival's magic. When you take a bite, it melts softly, light, warm, sweet. Hints of vanilla and cinnamon spread through your mouth. The inside is soft, like a cloud touched by warmth. The taste settles gently in your chest, relaxing you even further. The baker pours you a cup of warm winter tea, smooth, lightly sweet, with a floral scent that reminds you of quiet mornings and soft blankets. Other villagers enter the bakery in small groups. They move slowly, speaking in soft laughter, removing scarves and gloves as they warm their hands near the ovens. The baker passes them pastries wrapped in paper, and each villager thanks her with a gentle nod, as though honoring a small but important tradition. You watch her work. Her movements are slow, steady, almost like a dance. She rolls dough with calm, practiced hands. She sprinkles sugar over cooling cookies. She places small lanterns in corners to brighten the room just enough. After a moment, she returns to you and sits at the table. The Winter Festival of Stars is special for bakers, she says quietly. We believe that every pastry we make tonight carries a little warmth to someone who needs it. A tired traveler, a lonely heart, someone who forgot what softness feels like. She smiles softly. Food can carry comfort, just like light. You sip more of the warm tea. Outside, snow drifts slowly past the window, glowing under the lanterns. The bakery's warmth wraps around you like a soft quilt, and the gentle hum of quiet conversation blends with the soft crackle of ovens. Two children approach the counter, asking for moon buns with sleepy voices. The baker hands them each one, still warm, and ruffles their hair as they leave with their parents. Their tiny footprints leave delicate trails in the snow outside. Stay as long as you need. The baker says when she returns, "This festival is not about rushing. It's about breathing, resting, feeling the warmth that winter hides in the quiet places." You look around the bakery again. Everything glows softly. The lanterns, the pastries, the people sharing quiet moments of peace. It feels like a sanctuary hidden inside the festival. After a while, the baker wraps a small box and places it in your hands. "For later," she says with a wink. Inside the box, the pastries give off the faintest warmth, as if holding a tiny piece of the bakery's comfort. You stand, feeling relaxed, calm, and deeply warmed from the inside. When you open the door to leave, a rush of cool air meets you. But this time, the cold feels gentle, almost friendly. The street outside glows with lantern light. Music drifts softly from another part of the square. Villagers move slowly, carrying candles and small decorations for the next part of the festival. You turn back to the baker, who lifts a hand in a quiet wave. "Enjoy the night," she says. "There is still much to see." You step into the snow-covered street once more, warm pastry box in your hands, soft lantern light on your face, and the winter festival of stars unfolding gently around you. Snow falls in slow, quiet spirals as you walk away from the bakery. The warmth from the pastries still lingers in your hands, seeping gently into your palms, comforting you from the inside out. Soft music drifts through the square, and lanterns glow above you like small suns resting in the winter air. A young boy carrying a bundle of branches passes by. He smiles shyly as he walks, whispering to his sister, who carries a basket of glowing pebbles. They head toward a path lined with small lanterns, each one flickering with a calm, golden flame. You follow them. The path curves gently around the edges of the town, leading toward a quiet area away from the square. Here, the houses give way to open space. The hills stretch outward, covered in blankets of smooth snow. A soft light glows from somewhere ahead, warm and steady. As you continue walking, you hear the faint sound of bells chiming. Not loud, just a soft, gentle ringing, like tiny silver notes caught in a breeze. The path widens and reveals a garden unlike any you've seen before. A wide field is filled with lanterns of all shapes and sizes. Some rest on tall wooden poles. Some sit low in the snow, glowing like small stars fallen from the sky. Others hang from branches of pine trees, their light shimmering as the wind moves through the needles. The entire garden glows in warm hues of amber, gold, and soft white. This is the lantern garden. People wander slowly through it, speaking in quiet voices or simply walking in silence. Families gather around lantern clusters. Children kneel to place tiny glowing stones into small snow hollows. Couples hold hands, letting the soft light wash over them. You step into the garden and feel the temperature shift around you, not warmer, but gentler, softer, as though the lanterns themselves breathe calm into the air. A woman in a long wool coat stands near a cluster of tall lanterns. She notices you and gives a gentle nod. "Welcome," she says softly. "Tonight we light lanterns for gratitude." She leads you to a wooden table covered in small paper lantern slips, tiny folded pieces decorated with starlight patterns. Beside them lies a set of soft charcoal sticks. "Write something you're grateful for," she explains. "A moment, a person, a memory. Even something small." She smiles gently. When you hang it, the lantern it rests in will glow a little brighter for the rest of the night. You take one of the slips. The paper feels warm between your fingers, soft like it was made with care. You sit at a quiet bench near the lanterns and think. A memory comes to you, soft, warm, unexpected. You write it slowly, letting each word settle gently onto the paper. When you finish, you fold the slip and carry it to the lantern the woman pointed to. It is a tall, wooden lantern with a gentle flame inside. Its sides are carved with small stars that let the light spill out in small, delicate shapes. You open the small wooden door and place your slip inside, resting it at the base of the flame. For a moment, nothing happens. Then the lantern glows slightly warmer. A soft pulse of light fills it from within, like a small sigh of warmth. The woman smiles behind you. "Thank you," she says, her voice barely above a whisper. "You've added your warmth to the valley." You move deeper into the garden. The lanterns glow softly around you, forming paths of light through the snow. Each lantern seems to carry a unique warmth, some faint and delicate, others bright and full, but all peaceful. At the far end of the garden, you find a small gazebo made of wooden beams and snow-carved patterns. Inside sits an elderly couple, sipping warm drinks and talking softly. They wave you over with warm smiles. "Sit with us," the woman says. Her voice is kind and gentle, like soft wool. You join them on the bench, feeling the wood warm from the lantern nearby. "We've lit lanterns here every year," the man says, stirring his drink slowly. "For our friends, our family, for the good moments we've been given." He gestures toward the lanterns outside. Each one carries a wish, or gratitude, or simply warmth. The woman nods. "People think lanterns light the night," she says softly, "but really, they light the heart. You sit with them for a while, breathing in the calm. The gazebo shields you from the wind, and the lantern beside you glows with steady comfort. Snowflakes drift lazily in the open sides of the gazebo, melting the moment they touch your coat. The couple eventually stands, wishing you a gentle night, and walks hand in hand back toward the square. You remain for a few moments more, letting the quiet settle around you. The lantern garden flickers softly, the lights swaying with the slow winter breeze. The sound of distant music begins again, drifting through the open space. You step out of the gazebo. The lanterns brighten just slightly as you walk past, as if acknowledging your presence. Snow crunches softly under your boots. The garden glows behind you, warm and still, and the night continues, slow, peaceful, glowing with soft starlight. Snow crunches softly beneath your boots as you leave the lantern garden. The warm glow behind you fades into a gentle shimmer as you follow a narrow path lined with star-shaped lights. The night sky stretches above, clear and deep, filled with quiet silver stars that seem to watch over the valley. A faint sound reaches your ears, a soft chime like distant bells carried by the wind. It grows clearer with every step, weaving through the cold air in a slow, melodic pattern. The path begins to slope downward. Pines rise on either side, tall and dark, their branches heavy with snow. The lanterns along the path flicker gently, their golden light bouncing against the snowy trunks like fireflies resting on the bark. At the bottom of the hill you see it, a wide frozen river, smooth as polished glass, shimmering in the moonlight. Stretching across it is a long wooden bridge, covered in a thin layer of frost. Dozens of wind chimes hang from its beams, each shaped like tiny stars. This is the frozen bridge of wishes. A few villagers stand along the bridge, tying small ribbons to the wooden railings, or whispering quiet hopes into the night. Some hold hands with loved ones. Some stand alone, breathing calmly as they gaze at the frozen river below. You step onto the bridge. The wood beneath your feet feels cold but steady. The wind chimes sing softly as the breeze moves through them. Gentle notes, never loud, falling like drops of silver over the ice. A woman wearing a thick scarf embroidered with stars stands near the center. She holds a small basket filled with ribbons, soft cloth pieces in shades of blue, white, and silver. When she sees you approach, she lifts her head and smiles. "Welcome to the bridge," she says, her voice barely louder than the wind. Each ribbon holds a wish, something small, something precious. She offers the basket to you. Choose the color that speaks to your heart. Every shade carries a meaning. You look into the basket. White for peace and clarity. Blue for strength and healing. Silver for hope and new beginnings. Your hand moves gently, choosing almost on instinct. You lift one ribbon, the fabric soft and cool between your fingers. The woman nods. "Hold it for a moment," she says. "Let it warm from your touch." Wishes carry more strength when they come from a quiet heart. You close your hand around the ribbon. It warms slowly, absorbing the heat from your palm. The wind softens. The chimes quieten as though listening. The woman steps beside you. "Now," she whispers, "tie it anywhere on the railing." And as you tie the knot, think of the wish you want to send into the night. A hope, a memory, something you carry gently inside yourself. You step toward the railing, the wood frosted but smooth. You tie the ribbon carefully around a carved post. The knot settles softly. Your breath forms a faint cloud in the air. For a moment, the world grows still. The river beneath you glows faintly in the moonlight. The chimes around you ring in a pattern that feels almost intentional. Soft, slow, like a lullaby whispered across the frozen water. The woman places a hand over your ribbon for a brief moment. "Your wish has joined the others," she says. Her smile is warm, gentle. The valley holds them all. You look along the bridge. Hundreds of ribbons sway in the breeze. White, blue, silver, dash, dash. Fluttering softly like feathers, each one a small whisper of someone's heart. A young couple approaches the railing, their hands intertwined. They tie two ribbons together and laugh quietly, leaning their heads against one another. Further down, a child tiptoes to reach a high post, his parents smiling as they lift him. The ribbon he ties dances in the wind more eagerly than the rest. The woman with the basket steps away to help another villager. You remain where you are for a moment, breathing in the calm. The wind carries the soft chime of the bridge down the valley. Snow drifts lazily across the frozen river. The lanterns along the path behind you glow like small embers resting in the snow. When you finally turn to leave, your steps are slow and unhurried. The bridge sings gently behind you, a patient lullaby of wishes and winter air. You walk back up the lantern path, the soft lights guiding you toward the heart of Starvale once more. The hill rises gently beneath your feet. The town's glow grows brighter with every step. Music drifts in the distance, warm and comforting. The frozen bridge of wishes remains behind you, a shimmer of light and quiet voices, and the night seems to hold your wish with tender care as you follow the lantern-lit path back toward the town. A different sound begins to reach your ears. Not music, not voices, but something softer, a gentle hum carried by the night air, like the faint vibration of a distant lullaby. Curious, you continue walking until the path opens into a small fork. One trail leads back toward the main square. The other rises gently toward a snowy hill, glowing faintly under the moonlight. A wooden sign stands beside it, carved with a single phrase, "Silent Choir Hill." You take the sloping path. Snow crunches softly beneath your boots, and lantern jars placed along the trail glow from within, lighting your steps. The hum grows clearer, not loud, not even musical, just a soft, airy vibration that seems to shimmer through the cold. As you climb, the town slowly falls away behind you. The noise, the bustle, the flicker of many lanterns all grow smaller. The higher you walk, the more quiet everything becomes. Even the wind seems gentle here, moving slowly through the pines. At the top, the hill levels out into an open space covered in smooth, untouched snow. A circle of tall lantern poles surrounds it, each holding a soft flame that glows like a pearl in the night. Beyond the circle, the valley stretches out beneath you in wide, endless silver. And above, a sky full of stars, bright and steady, as though they too are watching. Only a handful of villagers stand at the hilltop, some with eyes closed, some sitting cross-legged in the snow, wrapped in blankets, some simply staring up at the sky, breathing slowly, peacefully. The hum settles around you like a soft fog, warm and deep. You realize it doesn't come from any single source. It comes from all around, as if the valley itself is singing in a voice too gentle to be music, too soft to disturb, but strong enough to feel in your bones. A tall man with frosted hair and a long wool cloak approaches quietly. He speaks in a whisper, careful not to break the hill's calm. "Welcome," he says. "This is the quietest place in Starvale. We come here to listen, not to sound, but to stillness." You follow him to the edge of the lantern circle. There, woven cushions are placed in the snow, each covered in thick wool blankets. He gestures for you to sit. When you settle onto the cushion, the softness surprises you. It feels warm, as though someone placed it here only moments ago. Your breath forms faint clouds in front of you, drifting upward like small offerings to the night. The man kneels beside a small wooden box carved with star patterns. He opens it, revealing tiny silver bells no larger than a fingertip. He lifts one gently and sets it on the snow in front of you. A breeze moves through the hilltop. The bell rings once, a single soft note, clear as a falling snowflake. It doesn't ring again, but the vibration seems to stretch on forever inside your ears. The silent choir is not a choir, the man whispers. It is the wind, the valley, the snow, the stars above us. When all are still enough, they sing without sound. He places another tiny bell near an elderly woman sitting across the hill. Her eyes remain closed, her face calm, her breathing deep and steady. You close your eyes too. The world becomes softer, quieter. You feel the subtle movement of air flowing around you, the warmth of the cushion beneath you, the gentle pulse of your heartbeat slowing, slowing, slowing. The hum around you deepens, like the valley is breathing with you. You feel the night settle across your shoulders like a shawl made of calm. Then, a faint, delicate sound, like faraway chimes, echoes from somewhere behind you. Then another and another, not loud, not sharp, just soft, drifting notes carried gently by the wind. When you open your eyes, you see it. Villagers at the far side of the hill, holding long branches, decorated with tiny bells and ribbons. They move slowly, lifting and lowering the branches, letting the bells catch the breeze. No one speaks. No one directs them. It is not a performance. It is simply a shared quiet. A woman sitting nearby unclenches her hands, placing them gently in her lap. A child rests his head against his father's arm, already half asleep. The lantern flames sway softly. For a long moment, there is only the cold air, the soft glow of the stars, and the soothing hum of the valley. When the wind shifts again, the bells ring once more. A chorus of whispers, a sigh of silver, a sound that feels like it touches your chest from the inside. The man with the cloak kneels beside you again. "Down there," he says softly, pointing toward the town. "The festival celebrates warmth and light. But up here, we celebrate silence, stillness, a moment where the world pauses just long enough for the heart to catch up. You breathe slowly, deeply. Your body relaxes even further. Your thoughts float gently, like snowflakes drifting without direction. When you finally stand, the villagers bow their heads in a silent farewell. You bow in return. As you walk down the hill, the soft hum fades behind you. Lanterns from the town glow brighter in the distance, warm and welcoming. The wind chimes ring once, a single soft goodbye, and then fall quiet. You return to the path with slower steps, your heart resting easier, your breath calm and steady, as the winter festival of stars continues to unfold beneath the night sky. When you reach the bottom of Silent Choir Hill, the lanterns along the path guide you gently back toward the heart of Starvale. The town glows warmly in the distance, but another sound pulls your attention. A soft scraping, a quiet chisel, tapping a rhythmic brushing of snow. The noises are faint, careful, almost musical in their own slow way. You follow them. A narrow, snowy lane curves away from the main square, lit by lanterns placed low to the ground. Their glow creates golden pools in the snow, making the path look like a trail of small suns leading into deeper quiet. As you walk, the soft scraping grows clearer. The air feels slightly colder here, sharper but refreshing, like drawing in a deep winter breath that clears the mind. Soon you reach a wide open space behind the row of houses. A little plaza, silent and radiant under the moon. Tall pine trees ring the clearing, their branches catching snowflakes that sparkle in the lantern light. And in the center of the plaza stands a row of snow sculptures. You stop without meaning to. The scene is breathtaking. The sculptures glisten like frozen starlight. Figures, animals, shapes, stories, each carved from pure snow, glowing faintly as lanterns flicker behind them. A fox curled into sleep, its snowy tail wrapped around its body. A child reaching up toward a floating star. A pair of hands holding a lantern between them. A snowy whale its body rising from the ground as if emerging from an ocean of white. A cluster of snowflakes carved so delicately that they look ready to melt if you exhale. The gentle scraping sound comes from behind the whale sculpture. A figure kneels there, wrapped in a thick coat dusted in snow. They hold a smooth stone carving tool, moving it in slow, careful strokes across a fresh block of snow. The sculptor. You step closer, but keep your movements quiet. The sculptor notices you anyway and pauses, turning with a soft smile. "You're welcome to watch," they say in a warm, hushed voice. They brush snow from their gloves and gesture to a nearby bench made of packed ice covered in thick blankets. You sit, the blankets soft and insulating beneath you. The cold is gentle here, fresh and clean, not biting. The sculptor returns to their work, shaping the snow block with slow precision. The snow in Starvale is special, they explain softly as they work. It holds light, not from the sun, but from people. Their warmth, their stories, their hopes. The valley collects all of it, and the snow remembers. You watch as their hands move gracefully, shaving, sculpting, smoothing. Each motion steady and unhurried. During the festival, they continue, we carve what the valley whispers to us. Each sculpture is a piece of the year, moments frozen in time so we can honor them, then let them drift away with the snow. They step back, examining the shape emerging from the block. With each stroke, the sculpture becomes clearer. It's a lantern, but not just any lantern. This one resembles the first star you hung earlier that night. Your chest warms with quiet surprise. The sculptor catches your expression and smiles gently. The valley knows who you are, they say quietly. It listens more deeply to some hearts. Yours arrived soft and open. The snow felt it. You don't know what to say, so you simply nod, warmed by their words. The sculptor finishes the lantern, then steps back. The sculpture glows faintly, reflecting the light of nearby lanterns. It looks fragile and eternal at the same time. Would you like to add the final touch? They ask. They hand you a small, smooth brush made of soft bark fibers. You approach the snow lantern and gently sweep loose snow from its top. A breath of cold air moves through the plaza, and for a moment the sculpture glows brighter, as if acknowledging your touch. The sculptor bows their head in quiet respect. Beautiful, they whisper. Thank you. They guide you along the row of completed sculptures, explaining each one with gentle pride. The sleeping fox was carved for a new family who arrived in the valley. The child reaching for a star honors a villager who overcame a difficult year. The snowflakes celebrate a winter of peace. The whale symbolizes the long, deep breaths the village learned to take together. Each sculpture carries a story. Each story carries warmth. Each piece of warmth belongs to someone. When the festival ends, the sculptor says, "We let the snow return to the valley." The sculptures melt slowly, quietly, as all moments do. We don't cling to them, we cherish them, and then we let them go. Snow falls softly around you, catching in your hair, melting into your coat. The lanterns glow, casting warm halos over the sculptures. The plaza feels like a dream, quiet, sacred, filled with breath and stillness. When you turn to leave, the sculptor hands you a small snowflake charm made of ice crystal resin. It glows faintly in the lantern light. "Take this," they say softly, a reminder that even the smallest moments can shine. They bow their head once more. May the rest of the festival bring you gentle light. You walk back toward the lantern path, holding the small charm in your glove. The plaza behind you glows quietly. The snow sculptures standing like guardians of silent stories, the night deep and peaceful around them. And the winter festival of stars continues. You walk back toward the heart of Starvale, the snowflake charm warm in your palm despite the cold air. The lanterns along the path glow more softly now, as if the night has settled into its deepest calm. Music drifts through the streets, low, warm notes carried on the breeze like the breath of distant fireplaces. You follow the sound until you reach a long wooden building tucked between two tall pines. Its roof is steep and covered in snow that sparkles under the lantern light. Carved into the wooden frame above the door are soft swirling shapes, like ripples on still water. A carved sign hangs beside the entrance. The Hall of Warm echoes. You push the door open gently. A wave of heat washes over you, gentle, soothing, like stepping into the soft embrace of a warm blanket. The air smells of pine, honey, tea, and something faintly sweet, like vanilla resting on wood. Inside, the hall glows with soft amber light. Dozens of candles sit in glass lanterns along the walls. Thick woolen rugs cover the floor in patterns of deep greens and soft browns. Benches and pillows are scattered around the room, inviting and warm. But the most striking thing is the sound. A soft melody hums through the air, but not from any instrument you can see. It vibrates gently in the wooden beams, in the lantern glass, in the floorboards beneath your feet. It feels like warmth made into sound, like the room itself is singing. People sit in small groups throughout the hall. Some sip warm drinks. Some rest with their eyes closed. Some simply breathe quietly, letting the gentle echo fill their chests. A man with long silver hair sits near a fireplace at the far end of the room. His coat is embroidered with tiny stitch stars. He looks up as you enter, his eyes soft and warm. "Welcome," he says in a low, calming voice. This hall keeps memories warm. You approach him slowly. A large drum sits beside him, though he does not touch it. Instead, he lifts a small wooden box no bigger than his palm. "This," he says, opening the lid, "is an echo box. Inside lies a single small crystal shard, glowing faintly with an inner light. Every crystal carries a sound," he explains, "but not a loud one, not a song, not a voice. It carries the echo of a warm moment, something that made someone feel gently held by life." He closes the lid. The echo in the room softens, like the hall is listening. "People bring their moments here," he continues. "The hall collects them, and we keep the warmth alive." He gestures for you to sit on a large cushion before the fire. It is soft, thick, and warm beneath you. The fire crackles quietly, sparks rising like tiny stars before fading into the chimney. He lifts a second box and offers it. "Would you like to hear one?" You nod. He places the small box in your hands. It feels warm, almost alive. When you open the lid, a soft echo rises. Not music, not words, but a feeling. Warmth spreads into your chest. Images drift through your mind like feathers carried on a breeze. A child wrapped in a blanket, laughing quietly as their mother tucks them in. A man placing a lantern on a windowsill after a long winter day. A group of friends sipping warm drinks by a fire, speaking in soft tones as snow falls outside. An elderly woman holding a letter to her heart, smiling with quiet relief. A traveler stepping into a warm home after a long journey. The emotions are gentle, comforting, as if someone has cupped your heart in their hands and breathed warmth into it. When you close the box, the feeling lingers like a soft glow. The man nods knowingly. "Warm echoes stay with you," he murmurs. "They don't fade quickly. They settle slowly, quietly, making room for rest. Around you, the hall hums with that same soft energy. The echo of kindness, of shared warmth, of gentle moments that would otherwise melt into time. A young woman sits beside the fire, brushing snow from her coat. She releases a soft sigh, and the hall brightens for an instant, as if absorbing her peace and offering more in return. The man gestures toward a side table where empty echo boxes rest in a neat row. "If you wish," he says, "you can leave a warm moment of your own. A memory, a hope, something gentle. The hall will keep it safe and share its warmth with others who need it." You pick up an empty box. It is light, simple, and smooth in your hands. Closing your eyes, you breathe deeply, letting your mind drift, letting your heart soften. A memory rises, quiet, warm, small, but precious. Something you had forgotten to remember. You hold the box to your chest for a long moment. When you open your eyes, the crystal inside glows faintly. A soft, steady pulse of light. You place the box gently on the table. The hall hums a little warmer, a little richer, as though accepting your offering with quiet gratitude. The man bows his head toward you. "Thank you," he whispers. "Your warmth will find someone who needs it." You stand, feeling lighter than before, and head toward the door. As you step outside, the night air feels softer on your skin, as though the hall has wrapped you in an invisible shawl of warmth. Lanterns sway in the wind. Snow drifts gently down, and the winter festival of stars feels deeper, softer, and more alive than ever. You walk back toward the heart of Starvale, the snowflake charm warm in your palm despite the cold air. The lanterns along the path glow more softly now, as if the night has settled into its deepest calm. Music drifts through the streets. Low, warm notes carried on the breeze like the breath of distant fireplaces. You follow the sound until you reach a long wooden building tucked between two tall pines. Its roof is steep and covered in snow that sparkles under the lantern light. Carved into the wooden frame above the door are soft swirling shapes, like ripples on still water. A carved sign hangs beside the entrance. The Hall of Warm Echoes. You push the door open gently. A wave of heat washes over you, gentle, soothing, like stepping into the soft embrace of a warm blanket. The air smells of pine, honeyed tea, and something faintly sweet, like vanilla resting on wood. Inside, the hall glows with soft amber light. Dozens of candles sit in glass lanterns along the walls, Thick woolen rugs cover the floor in patterns of deep greens and soft browns. Benches and pillows are scattered around the room, inviting and warm. But the most striking thing is the sound. A soft melody hums through the air, but not from any instrument you can see. It vibrates gently in the wooden beams, in the lantern glass, in the floorboards beneath your feet. It feels like warmth made into sound, like the room itself is singing. People sit in small groups throughout the hall. Some sip warm drinks, some rest with their eyes closed. Some simply breathe quietly, letting the gentle echo fill their chests. A man with long silver hair sits near a fireplace at the far end of the room. His coat is embroidered with tiny stitched stars. He looks up as you enter, his eyes soft and warm. "Welcome," he says in a low, calming voice. This hall keeps memories warm. You approach him slowly. A large drum sits beside him, though he does not touch it. Instead, he lifts a small wooden box no bigger than his palm. "This," he says, opening the lid, "is an echo box. Inside lies a single small crystal shard, glowing faintly with an inner light. Every crystal carries a sound," he explains, "but not a loud one, not a song, not a voice. It carries the echo of a warm moment, something that made someone feel gently held by life." He closes the lid. The echo in the room softens, like the hall is listening. "People bring their moments here," he continues. "The hall collects them, and we keep the warmth alive." He gestures for you to sit on a large cushion before the fire. It is soft, thick, and warm beneath you. The fire crackles quietly, sparks rising like tiny stars before fading into the chimney. He lifts a second box and offers it. "Would you like to hear one?" You nod. He places the small box in your hands. It feels warm, almost alive. When you open the lid, a soft echo rises. Not music, not words, but a feeling. Warmth spreads into your chest. Images drift through your mind like feathers carried on a breeze. A child wrapped in a blanket, laughing quietly as their mother tucks them in. A man placing a lantern on a windowsill after a long winter day. A group of friends sipping warm drinks by a fire, speaking in soft tones as snow falls outside. An elderly woman holding a letter to her heart, smiling with quiet relief. A traveler stepping into a warm home after a long journey. The emotions are gentle, comforting, as if someone has cupped your heart in their hands and breathed warmth into it. When you close the box, The feeling lingers like a soft glow. The man nods knowingly. Warm echoes stay with you, he murmurs. They don't fade quickly. They settle slowly, quietly, making room for rest. Around you, the hall hums with that same soft energy. The echo of kindness, of shared warmth, of gentle moments that would otherwise melt into time. A young woman sits beside the fire, brushing snow from her coat. She releases a soft sigh, and the hall brightens for an instant, as if absorbing her peace and offering more in return. The man gestures toward a side table where empty echo boxes rest in a neat row. If you wish, he says, you can leave a warm moment of your own. A memory, a hope, something gentle. The hall will keep it safe and share its warmth with others who need it. You pick up an empty box. It is light, simple, and smooth in your hands. Closing your eyes, you breathe deeply, letting your mind drift, letting your heart soften. A memory rises, quiet, warm, small but precious, something you had forgotten to remember. You hold the box to your chest for a long moment. When you open your eyes, the crystal inside glows faintly, a soft, steady pulse of light. You place the box gently on the table. The hall hums a little warmer, a little richer, as though accepting your offering with quiet gratitude. The man bows his head toward you. Thank you, he whispers. Your warmth will find someone who needs it. You stand, feeling lighter than before, and head toward the door. As you step outside, the night air feels softer on your skin, as though the hall has wrapped you in an invisible shawl of warmth. Lanterns sway in the wind. Snow drifts gently down, and the winter festival of stars feels deeper, softer, and more alive than ever. When you step back into the open air, the warmth of the hall of warm echoes lingers on your skin. The night feels softer now, as if the valley itself breathes more gently. Lanterns sway from rooftops and windows, their glow dancing in small halos across the snow. A new scent drifts through the air. Warm spices, fresh bread, sweet glaze, and something savory simmering slow and low. The smell wraps around you like a gentle invitation, guiding you through the lantern-lit streets. As you turn a corner, you see the central square transformed into a gathering of long wooden tables, each covered in thick cloths embroidered with stars. Candles glow in glass jars, creating soft pools of golden light that flicker in the gentle breeze. Dozens of villagers move peacefully through the space, carrying bowls, baskets, and wide trays. Steam rises from soups and stews. Fresh loaves rest beneath linen towels. Lantern-shaped pastries, golden and dusted with sugar, sit in large baskets like glowing treats. This is the Feast of Lanterns. The older woman you met on your first arrival waves at you warmly. Her shawl is wrapped tightly around her shoulders, and her smile is soft as snow. "You've come just in time," she says. "The feast is for everyone who brings their light to the valley." She leads you toward one of the tables. A small woven plate is placed in your hands, warm and light. "Choose whatever feels comforting," she says. "Everything here is meant to warm the heart, one bite at a time." You move between the tables, each offering something gentle and homemade. A steaming pot of root vegetable stew that smells of rosemary and winter earth. Small bread rolls shaped like stars, soft and warm to the touch. Glazed pastries filled with winter fruits, pear, berry, and spiced apple, each one giving off a sweet aroma. A pot of herbal tea steeping nearby, its surface shimmering with tiny flecks of gold leaf. Villagers smile as they pass you, their voices low and soothing. No one rushes. The feast is not loud, not busy. It is slow, calm, and full of gentle conversation. You take a seat near a small candle. The flame flickers softly, painting warm shapes across the table. Steam rises from your bowl. When you take the first spoonful, the warmth spreads through you instantly. Deep, comforting, grounding. A man with kind eyes sits across from you. His hair is dusted with snow, and he carries a small wooden cup filled with herbal tea. The Feast of Lanterns began long ago, he says softly. It was made for travelers, those who arrived cold, tired, and far from home. He smiles gently, wrapping his hands around the cup. We share light in many ways here. Tonight, we share it through food. Nearby, children sit in a circle, nibbling on star-shaped cookies. A pair of elderly friends laugh quietly together as they pass a basket of warm rolls back and forth. A couple sits with their heads touching, sharing a bowl between them, speaking in whispers that blend into the soft music drifting through the air. A group of musicians plays near the fountain, not loud, but low and soothing. A violin, a soft drum, a wooden flute, and a string instrument you've never seen before. Their melody flows like warm honey across the square. The older woman returns to your side, holding a small, steaming cup. "Try this," she says. "It's starlight cider." You sip it. It's smooth and warm, with hints of clove, pear, and a sweetness that feels almost like candlelight on the tongue. The warmth spreads down your throat and settles deep in your chest. "Every lantern lit tonight," she says, looking out over the square, "is matched by a dish placed on the tables. Light and nourishment, two kinds of warmth." As you continue eating, the conversations around you blend into a soft blanket of sound. Nothing sharp, nothing loud, just warmth shared between people who appreciate the quiet magic of the night. A young girl approaches carrying a basket of glowing fruit-shaped pastries. "Would you like one?" she asks, her voice a small, kind whisper. The pastry she hands you glows faintly from the sugar crystals on top. You take a bite. Soft, warm, filled with the sweet spiced cream. The girl beams and runs back to her family. Lanterns sway gently above you, glowing against the dark sky. The moon peeks through drifting clouds, painting silver light over the rooftops. Snow floats lazily, carrying the scent of warm bread and herbs across the square. You lean back slightly, letting your body relax. Your legs feel warm. Your hands feel soft. Your heart feels full. The older woman sits beside you, her shawl wrapped tight. She watches the lanterns with a peaceful expression. "Tonight," she says quietly, "we feast not because the festival is grand, but because light tastes sweeter when shared." You take another sip of cider. The music softens, the lanterns sway, and the warmth of the feast settles deeply within you, like a gentle ember glowing in the cold winter night. The feast of lanterns continues around you, slow, quiet, comforting. A warm embrace held in the heart of the valley. The feast of lanterns settles into a gentle hush as the night deepens. The last bowls are emptied. The final candles flicker softly on the tables. Children grow sleepier, wrapped in blankets on their parents' laps, their eyelids heavy from warmth and stories. Then a soft bell rings through the square. One single note, clear and calm. Everyone pauses. Another bell answers it from the opposite side of the valley. Then a third, then a soft fourth tone drifting down from Silent Choir Hill. A quiet excitement moves through the square. Not loud, not rushed, but warm and steady, like the beginning of a dream. The older woman rises from her seat and smiles at you. "It is time," she whispers. "The starlight procession is about to begin. villagers gather lanterns from the tables and rooftops, passing them gently from hand to hand. Some lanterns glow gold, some silver, some white, with soft blue edges. All are warm and steady, glowing like small hearts carried through the cold. The music from the musicians changes. The drums soften. The flute slows. The violin hums in long, calming notes that drift across the square like fog illuminated by moonlight. Everyone begins to move toward the southern road, a wide, snowy path lined with evergreen trees dusted in frost. You follow with a lantern placed carefully in your hands. Its warmth spreads through your fingers in gentle pulses. The light shifts softly, seeming to breathe. Dozens of villagers walk ahead of you. Dozens follow behind. From above, it must look like a river of stars drifting through the valley. At the front of the procession walks the same storyteller you met earlier, his long scarf trailing behind him like a silver ribbon. Beside him walks the baker. Behind them, the sculptor. All the people you've met during the festival gather in this calm river of light. Snowflakes fall, slow and soft, catching the lantern glow as they drift downward. They shine briefly before melting into your coat. No one speaks. No one needs to. The procession is meant to be silent, a shared walk of warmth through the winter night. As you walk, the lanterns cast soft golden rings on the snow. You can hear only gentle footsteps, the sigh of the cold wind, and the low hum of the music drifting from the valley. The path winds peacefully between the trees. Their branches bend slightly toward the light, as though nodding in quiet blessing. Children walk closer to their parents, holding lanterns with careful hands. Elders walk with measured steps, supported by thick, carved canes. The procession eventually reaches a wide clearing. At the center stands a tall wooden pole, carved with swirling patterns of stars and moonlight. At the top hangs a large lantern, unlit, waiting. This is the lantern spire. Everyone gathers around it in a gentle circle, leaving a clear space in the snow. The storyteller steps forward and raises his lantern. Its glow reflects softly in his spectacles, turning them into tiny stars. "Tonight," he says in a warm and steady voice, "we bring the valley's light together. Not one lantern brighter than the other, not one heart caring more than another. Together, they shine as one." He lowers his lantern. The older woman steps forward and lifts hers next. Then the baker, then the sculptor, then the families. then the children. You raise yours with them, feeling the warmth glow in your chest. A faint hum begins, not music, not wind, something deeper. It spreads through the crowd, a vibration of calm and connection. In the center of the circle, a young girl steps forward. She can't be older than 11. She holds a tiny lantern shaped like a crystalline star. Her hands tremble slightly, not with fear, but with awe. The villagers bow their heads as she approaches the lantern spire. She climbs a small wooden stool placed beneath it. The entire valley seems to hold its breath. Slowly, gently, she lifts her lantern toward the unlit one. As soon as the flames come close, the great lantern flares to life. Not bright, not harsh, just a soft, deep, powerful glow that spreads through the clearing like warm, golden water. The lantern light grows, glows, breathes, and then the sky responds. One by one, stars above the valley seem to brighten. Faint pulses, soft glimmers, a quiet shimmer, as though the night sky itself is waking up. The procession watches in silent wonder. Children grip their lanterns tighter. Elders smile softly. Couples lean into each other. The older woman whispers beside you. The sky remembers when we shine together. The great lantern settles into a gentle glow. The stars remain bright. The clearing becomes soft and warm, filled with a light that feels older than memory. Slowly, the procession begins to disperse. Some return to the square. Some wander to other festival paths. Some remain, simply watching the stars. You stand for a moment longer, letting the night sink into your heart. The lantern warm in your hands, the snow falling gently, the sky shimmering with quiet gratitude. Then, with slow steps, you begin the walk back toward the village. The glow of the great lantern guiding you like a soft moon in the winter sky. The walk back toward the village is peaceful and quiet. Lantern light glows softly ahead of you, stretching across the snow like a path made of warm stars. The great lantern at the lantern spire still burns behind you, its light resting on your shoulders like a gentle hand. As you reach the familiar streets, you notice something has changed. People stand outside their homes and shops, looking upward with soft anticipation. Some hold blankets wrapped around their shoulders. Others sip warm drinks, their breath drifting in pale clouds. Children stare at the sky with wide, sparkling eyes, A young man walks past carrying a basket of folded quilts. He smiles at you and offers one. The falling lights will begin soon, he says quietly. It's best to be warm. You take the quilt, thick, woven, comforting, and wrap it around yourself. It smells faintly of lavender and fresh snow. Near the center of the square, villagers begin gathering on benches and steps. The musicians sit down. Candles are extinguished one by one, leaving the lanterns to glow in softer pools of gold. A hush settles over the valley. You follow a small group toward an open hill behind the bakery. It slopes gently upward and overlooks most of Starvale. People sit in small circles, wrapped in blankets, sharing quiet moments as they wait. The older woman waves you over and pats the snow beside her. Sit, dear. You don't want to miss this part. You join her, settling onto the quilt. The snow beneath is soft and cold, but the blanket keeps the warmth close to your body. The sky above is a deep, crystalline blue. Stars shine clearly, each one bright enough to cast a faint shimmer on the snow. For a long moment, the valley falls completely still. No footsteps, no music, only the slow breath of winter moving through the trees. Then, a soft sound, barely there, like a quiet chime from far away. A single streak of silver crosses the sky. It falls slowly, gently, like a snowflake made of light. A murmur spreads through the hilltop, soft, awed. Another streak crosses the sky, golden this time. Then a pale blue one, then a cluster, 3, 4, 5, lights drifting downward in slow, graceful arcs. The falling lights, the older woman whispers. They return every winter. We don't know where they come from. Some say they're pieces of the first lantern flame. Some say they're old wishes finally coming home. She smiles softly. I like both ideas. More lights begin to fall, not fast, not like shooting stars. These move slowly, comfortably, leaving long trails that shimmer like soft silk ribbons. The villagers relax into the moment, leaning their heads back, letting the glow touch their faces. Children point with sleepy wonder, their hands peeking from thick mittens. Couples hold each other close beneath shared quilts. The sky deepens into a darker shade as the falling lights grow brighter. They drift across the valley like a quiet snowfall made of stardust. You watch one fall directly overhead, a soft white glow moving slowly, gracefully. For a moment, it feels close enough to touch. Something warm stirs in your chest, a sense of calm, of connection, like the night is speaking without words. The man from the Hall of Warm Echoes sits nearby, his eyes reflecting the sky. He tilts his head slightly. Every falling light carries a story, he whispers. Some are endings, some are beginnings, some are simply reminders that even far away, warmth can return. The falling lights intensify. Dozens now drift across the night, painting gentle arcs of blue, gold, and soft silver. Their reflections shimmer across the snow, turning the entire valley into a glowing sea of light. The older woman nudges you gently. "Close your eyes," she says, "and make a quiet thought. Not a wish, not exactly, just something soft you'd like to carry with you." You close your eyes. The world becomes warmth and breath. You feel the glow through your eyelids. Your shoulders relax. Your heartbeat slows. A falling light passes overhead, humming softly. A sound like a gentle exhale from the universe. When you open your eyes, the sky is filled with drifting silver trails. The lights fall slower now, some fading gently into the horizon, others dissolving before they touch the ground. The older woman sighs contentedly. "They're saying good night," she murmurs. One last light drifts across the sky, a long golden arc that moves like a lantern floating on an invisible river. Everyone watches it in silence. It glows brighter, and then fades softly into the darkness. For a long moment, the hill remains still, peaceful, held in quiet wonder. Then, slowly, villagers begin to rise. Some stretch, some wrap their blankets tighter, some simply smile at one another, sharing the kind of warmth that doesn't need words. The older woman stands and ties her shawl. Her eyes shine gently. "Come," she says, "there is still more to see tonight." You gather your quilt, feeling the warmth lingering in your hands, and rise to follow her down the snowy hill. Behind you, the sky returns to its quiet constellations. Ahead of you, lanterns glow softly through the trees, and the winter night continues to unfold, gentle and endless beneath the valley of stars. The hill behind you glows faintly with the memory of falling lights as you walk back toward the village. The night feels different now, somehow fuller, richer, as if each drifting light has left a soft imprint on the air, Lanterns guide your steps, flickering through tree branches and casting gentle shadows across the snow. People move slowly along paths, wrapped in quilts and shawls, their breath forming pale clouds that rise into the quiet sky. The older woman leads you toward the northeastern side of Starvale, where the houses thin out and the valley opens into a wide, peaceful meadow. Snow blankets the field in smooth, unbroken curves. A ring of tall wooden lantern poles stands at its edge, their flames glowing steady and warm. In the center of the meadow sits a great circular platform, carved from dark, ancient wood. Symbols spiral across its surface. Stars, waves, lantern shapes, and patterns you don't recognize. The wood glows faintly, as though warmed by something deep beneath the earth. Villagers gather around the platform, forming a quiet circle. Some hold lanterns, some hold hands. Some stand with eyes closed, breathing slowly as if settling into a gentle ritual they know by heart. The storyteller is here, the baker, the sculptor, the musician with the silver hair. Even the girl who lit the great lantern stands near the front, holding the tiny star lantern close to her chest. The older woman places a warm hand on your arm. This, she whispers, is the heart of the festival. The great star ritual, a moment when the valley and the sky speak to each other. Soft music begins, not from instruments, but from voices humming low and steady. A deep, calming tone that flows through the air like warm water. You join the circle. The wooden platform glows brighter. The storyteller steps forward, his scarf drifting with the breeze. He carries a lantern unlike any other dash. Deep blue glass with silver flecks that sparkle like tiny constellations. He lifts it gently. "Tonight," he says, his voice warm and steady, "we gather to honor the light that guides us through winter. Not the light above, not the lanterns around us, but the light we carry here." He touches a hand to his chest. Villagers mirror the motion, hands on hearts, warm breath rising into the cold. The storyteller lowers the lantern to the platform. Its blue glow spreads slowly along the carved lines, filling the symbols with soft, shimmering light. A murmur runs through the crowd. Not words, but shared breath, shared warmth. The older woman steps forward next. She carries a bowl of small silver crystals, the same kind used in the echo boxes. Each crystal is a moment of warmth, she says softly. A memory offered to the valley. Tonight, we return them to the sky Children walk forward and place handfuls of crystals onto the platform. The tiny pieces catch the lantern light, glowing like scattered stars fallen into snow. One by one, villagers follow, placing memories, hopes, quiet moments of comfort on the platform's ancient wood. When it is your turn, the older woman offers a single crystal in her palm. "You've carried warmth here tonight," she whispers, "added to ours." You press the crystal onto the glowing lines of the platform. It warms under your touch, pulsing faintly like a heartbeat. When you let go, it glows with quiet life. The storyteller lifts his hands. The humming grows louder, not harsh, not heavy, just fuller. Voices join slowly, layer after layer, until the air vibrates with gentle harmony. The snow begins to fall again, slow flakes drifting through the blue and gold light. And then it happens. The platform glows brighter, until the light gathers at the center. A soft sphere of shimmering warmth rising like fog from the wood. Crystals lift into the air, weightless, drifting upward on invisible currents. They swirl gently, forming a slow spiral of light that climbs toward the sky. Children gasp. Elders smile softly. The girl holding the star lantern hugs it close, her eyes shining. The sphere climbs higher, its glow deepening to blue gold, reflecting the lanterns and the stars above. When it reaches the height of the tallest pine, it softens, expands, and dissolves into a shower of tiny silver sparks. For a moment, the sky looks like it's made of warm snowfall. The crowd breathes as one, a single long, peaceful exhale. The valley listens, the storyteller murmurs, and the sky returns our warmth. The sparks fade slowly, drifting into the night until the stars remain steady once more. The humming quiets. The glow of the platform softens. Lanterns sway in the wind like tired fireflies settling for rest. The older woman turns to you, her expression soft and proud. "You've become part of the valley tonight," she says. "Your light is woven into ours now." A gentle peace settles over you, warm, deep, steady, like a soft lantern inside your chest. Villagers begin to step away from the platform, their footsteps slow and quiet, as though carrying the ritual's calm with them. Some hug, some smile, some walk silently, touched by the shared warmth. As you wrap your quilt tighter and follow the lantern path back toward the village, the sky glows faintly overhead, as if the stars remember what happened here, and the winter festival of stars continues its gentle story around you. The soft glow of the great star ritual still rests in your chest as you follow the villagers back toward the town. Snow falls in slow, drifting flakes, each one catching the lantern light like tiny pieces of drifting gold. The night feels deeper now, quieter, as if the valley itself has begun to settle into a peaceful slumber. The lanterns lining the path flicker with a gentler flame. Music drifts faintly through the air, not lively, not bright, but soft and soothing, like the quiet murmur of a lullaby carried by the wind. As you approach the square again, you notice something new. Most lanterns have been taken down from the rooftops and windowsills. Only a handful remain lit, glowing warmly in the snow. Villagers gather in small circles, holding lanterns close to their hearts, whispering softly or simply, breathing deeply in the calm. The older woman appears beside you, her shawl wrapped tightly around her shoulders. Her face is peaceful, illuminated by the warm glow of the lantern she carries. The night grows late, she says with a gentle smile. It is almost time for the last lantern. She gestures toward the far end of the square, where a small wooden stage has been set. A single tall lantern pole stands at its center, empty at the top, waiting. Villagers gather slowly around it, forming a quiet circle. Some hold their lanterns high, others cradle them close. Children sit on blankets near their parents, rubbing sleep from their eyes, their lanterns flickering gently in their hands. The storyteller climbs onto the stage, his long scarf brushing lightly against the wood. His voice, when he speaks, feels like a warm hand resting on the cold night. Every winter, he says softly, we choose one lantern to guide us into rest. The last lantern, symbol of the night's final warmth. A hush settles over the square. The older woman steps forward, carrying a lantern unlike the others. It is small, simple, carved from pale wood with a single golden star etched on its front. Its flame glows softly, steady and warm, as if holding a secret of its own. She turns toward the crowd. This lantern, she says, holds all the warmth we've shared tonight. Every step we took together, every story, every small kindness, every wish whispered into the snow. She lifts it with both hands. Its light belongs to all of us. People bow their heads, their faces warm in the gentle glow. The girl who lit the great lantern earlier bends down to pick up a small wooden box. She opens it, revealing tiny silver matches that shimmer faintly in the night. The older woman nods to her. With careful hands, the girl removes one match, strikes it gently, and touches the flame to the small lantern's wick. It flares softly, not bright, but full, a warm breath of golden light. The storyteller steps forward and lifts the lantern high, holding it toward the waiting pole. The crowd watches in deep silence. He places the lantern on the hook at the top. Its glow spreads gently across the snow, casting soft ripples of light that move like quiet waves. For a moment, no one speaks. Then, slowly, villagers begin extinguishing their own lanterns. One by one, flames go out, soft breaths of smoke rising into the cold air. Gentle flickers fading until the square grows dimmer, quieter, more intimate. Only the last lantern remains. Its glow warms the center of the square like a calm heartbeat. The snow reflects its light, creating a soft halo around the stage. The older woman turns to you and rests a hand lightly on your arm. That lantern burns for all who came here tonight, she whispers. For you as well. You have walked gently through our valley, and the night remembers. The crowd begins to hum, a low, soothing note that vibrates softly through the air. It is not a song, not a melody, just a shared breath, a shared sound, a shared warmth. The flame of the last lantern sways gently in the breeze. Its light reflects on the faces of every villager, softening their features, washing them in calm gold. Children lean against their parents. Couples wrap arms around each other. Friends stand shoulder to shoulder, eyes half closed, letting the quiet wash over them. The hum grows softer, softer still, until it fades into silence. A silence full of peace, full of warmth, full of the night's gentle magic. The storyteller lowers his head. Let the lantern guide us into rest, he murmurs. The last lantern flickers once, glows deeper, and settles into a steady flame. The square remains still, present, wrapped in the final glow of the night. Then, with slow, quiet steps, villagers begin to disperse, some walking toward their homes, some toward the guest houses, some toward peaceful corners of the town to breathe in the last of the winter festival's light. The older woman nods toward the path that leads back to your guest house. Rest now, she says softly. The dawn will come soon. You walk through the gently falling snow, the last lantern's glow fading behind you, but lingering in your heart. Warm, calm, steady. and the winter festival of stars moves toward its peaceful close. Just one more moment left to shine. Snow drifts softly through the quiet streets as you make your way toward the guest house. The village feels hushed now, wrapped in a blanket of tired warmth, as though the night itself is sighing with contentment. Lantern light glows faintly in windows, each one flickering like a sleepy heartbeat. The last lantern still shines in the square behind you, a soft, steady flame guiding the valley toward rest. You push open the door to the guest house. Warm air greets you, scented with pine and faint traces of cinnamon from the feast. Only a few candles burn along the walls, their flames low and gentle. Most guests have already retired for the night. A small table by the entrance holds a basket of wool slippers and a note written in delicate handwriting for cold feet and warm dreams. You smile softly, slipping into a pair before heading upstairs. Your room is simple and cozy. A thick quilt folded at the foot of the bed, a ceramic lantern glowing on the bedside table, the faintest hint of lavender drifting from a dried bouquet tied above the window. You sit on the edge of the bed and breathe deeply. The silence here is different from the silence on Silent Choir Hill. This silence is warm, safe, settling. You pull the quilt over yourself and rest your head on the soft pillow. The lantern light paints gentle shapes across the wooden ceiling, dancing slowly like tiny drifting clouds. Your eyes grow heavy, and sometime while the night deepens outside, you fall into a calm, steady sleep, held by warmth, wrapped in all the softness the valley has shared with you. A gentle knock at the door wakes you. The room glows with pale light, the kind that only comes at the quietest moment before dawn. You rise, wrap the quilt around your shoulders, and open the door. The older woman stands there, her breath soft and white in the cold air of the hallway. Her shawl is draped neatly, her eyes warm. "Come," she says in a whisper. "There is one last thing to see." You follow her through the still guest house and out into the early morning. Snow crunches quietly beneath your boots. The air is crisp, clear, filled with the deep silence of a valley waiting to wake. She leads you toward a hill just outside the village, a small rise overlooking the rooftops and the distant forest beyond. A few villagers stand already at the top, bundled against the cold. They speak in hushed tones or stand shoulder to shoulder, watching the horizon. You join them. The older woman stands beside you, her hands wrapped around her shawl. The sky is still dark at first, a wide blanket of indigo scattered with fading stars. But slowly, very slowly, A pale glow begins to touch the edge of the horizon. The villagers grow quiet. You feel the hush settle around you, gentle and complete. The glow expands, softening the sky with strokes of silver blue. The stars begin to dim one by one, like lanterns gently being put to sleep. And then it appears. The morning star, bright, soft, steady. It rises just above the horizon, glowing like a lantern hung in the sky by a patient hand. The older woman breathes out a warm sigh. There it is, she whispers, the star that blesses the end of the festival. Villagers bow their heads, some close their eyes, some smile softly, warmed by its gentle light. As the morning star climbs, its glow spreads across the snow, turning the valley silver and soft as silk. The older woman turns to you. Every year, she says, we walk through the night together, through stories and lanterns and moments of warmth, so that by the time dawn arrives, our hearts are lighter. She touches your arm gently. You walked this night with kindness. Our valley will remember. A few villagers approach to offer quiet farewells. A nod from the sculptor, a warm smile from the baker, a gentle wave from the little girl and her star-shaped lantern. Each goodbye feels soft and full, like the last notes of a lullaby. The morning star grows brighter still, and the first rays of sunrise glow beneath it, bathing the valley in warm light. The rooftops sparkle. The snow glimmers like tiny crystals. Lanterns flicker once more as though waking from dreams. The older woman steps back, giving you space to look at the view. This is how the winter festival ends, she says softly. Not with noise, not with celebration, but with gratitude, with warmth, with a promise that light will always return. She smiles gently. Wherever you go next, take this warmth with you. The sun edges over the horizon. The morning star fades slowly into the brightening sky. Villagers begin walking back toward their homes, their breaths soft, their footsteps light. You linger a moment longer, letting the light settle into you. Warm, steady, peaceful. Then you turn and walk down the hill, the valley glowing behind you, the gentle warmth of the night carried quietly in your heart. And so, the winter festival of stars comes to its close, not ending, but resting its light, waiting patiently for another winter night.